What is happening, everybody? Jason right here. I am going to do a cigar review for you and tell you about something very cool that you're going to want to hear about. This is kind of embarrassing, but the last cigar in my humidor right now is the one I'm smoking today. It is a Padron 1926 40-year anniversary cigar. So last time I got a little too close. Hopefully it'll zoom in and see that. You can read that. It is a boxed press. It has been in the humidor for a good long while, so should be good. I've had this before, but it's been a long time. So let's get into it. We can catch up a little bit as well. Rolling with the Monster Zyphy single flame. This thing has got some heft to it. I like it. I like it. So, I don't know if you know this. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. And in this video, I will cut to the second and the third, and kind of give you updates throughout. Sometimes I just do the beginning, but I'll do the full thing in this video. But so like I said, if you've never been here before, my name is Jason Wright. Appreciate you checking this out. This YouTube channel is called Intentionally Inspirational. It's the name of my digital marketing business. The theme of the last 18 videos or so has been this smoke, flow, and grow. And it was a test, right? It was a test to see if I went unplugged and talked about whatever I wanted to talk about, if people would actually engage and if the channel would grow. And it has, and they do. So cigars is a big foundation of it, which is something I enjoy. We will get into bourbon stuff. We've done a little bit with smoked meats, and we talk a little bit of business, and that's kind of true to the smoke, flow, and grow plan, and it is working. So I like it. I get to authentically do what I want. I get to be as real as I can be, as if you were sitting here with me. Just talk about cigars, something I enjoy, and gain the attention of some people out there in the world, which is very, very interesting. Let's talk about this cigar for a second. So, quite smooth. As you see, it's got great smoke output. I've got no concerns whatsoever. If you saw my last video by chance, it was very, very dark. It was very dark out here too, so I kind of ran out of daylight, so I got plenty of daylight today. Beautiful day, 75 degrees, coastal Georgia. Humidity has not showed up yet for the year, so very nice time of year to be out here. The gnats, if you live near the coast, you know what I'm talking about. The gnats have showed up. So I'm originally from Indiana, so when we had gnats there, they don't do anything. The gnats here bite. So I just had one hit me. The gnats will come right through this screen. Even though they say it's gnat proof, it's not. Come right through there and bite you, but they don't bother me near as bad as they used to. Cigar's got notes of chocolate. The draw is buttery, airy, smooth. Great smoke output. It's going to be a great cigar. I know that. Smoke, flow, and grow. So we have two videos kind of in this playlist, in this collection. If you haven't seen them, I'll talk about them now. One is called 3 Things I Love About Smoking Cigars, and there's the inverse, 3 Things I Hate About Smoking Cigars, and those are wildly popular videos, and I think it's the YouTube algorithm, but I don't know. If you haven't seen them, I'll link them here up above, and you can check them out. But it's simple stuff, but interesting, and it's gotten a lot of attention. So what I've done today is I've created a new community on a program called School. It's free, and it's your opportunity to come in with me, hang out. It's also called Smoke, Flow, and Grow. There's going to be cigar stuff, smoked meat stuff, bourbon stuff, and a little bit of business discussed there as well, maybe like 20%. So I am an entrepreneur, I am a marketer, but what I've learned is very interesting, and I just told my wife this today. People either want to hire me to help them or they don't. which is fine, but nobody wants to like learn about marketing. No one cares, right? And it's probably because there's too much information out there, and it's too similar, and it requires time and brain power. And I've been doing this 10 years. People just don't care. So, you know what? Let me find an audience of my people that like the things I like, and if they happen to be entrepreneurs as well, cool. And if not, no worries. That's where we're at with this, and it's great. So in the description of this video and the previous videos that are related, so everything in this playlist, you will see a link if you want to come join us on School. It's a mobile app and a desktop app. It's completely free, but it's going to be a community of people like you and me, right? Like-minded folks, all about focused on the good stuff. There is going to be some cool things in that group, like how would it be to jump on a Zoom call with me and a bunch of other people and just have drinks and smoke once a month? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Smoke and socialize sessions. It's the kind of stuff we're going to do there. So if that is of interest at all, not only do I expect to see you there, but bring your friends that like that stuff too. That's what we're doing. Yeah, this cigar is fantastic. I'll be real honest with you. I feel like I made a mistake smoking this without a good bourbon close by. I don't have any right now. Without a friend or two or three, without some steak, and it's just a phenomenal cigar. So would I recommend this to a newbie? At this point, yeah. Now later in the cigar, as the nicotine punch gets heavier, would I? Maybe not. Generally, these darker cigars are stronger. Not always, but man, that's got a good flavor. That's delicious. I don't think I've ever had a Padron that I didn't like. I'm not super picky, and I've talked about this in other videos, and some people agree and some people don't agree, and that's cool, man. You don't have to think like me. But flavors that I just don't really care for: hay, pepper. I love pepper in food, not in cigars. Very, very light. And somebody said it best in one of my videos. They said it's got to be blended right with something else. And I would agree with that. That makes sense. So I will see you back when we get into the second third of this cigar. I want to let you know if it's changed at all. I'll let you know what my thoughts are. But so far, so good. First third, you would smoke this thing and be like, give me more, please. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what this stick cost. I do not think it's a budget stick. I also don't think it's the most expensive one I've ever bought, but I think it's got a little bit of price to it. So I probably should have looked at that before the video, but I didn't think about it. So when I come back in the next segment, I'll have a look at that and let you know. So see you soon. So here we are, just into the beginning of the second third, and we have a change. So cigars can stay the same throughout, meaning the flavors don't really change. They can change on you a whole bunch. So what I'm noticing, and I'll just tell you, I started to get just a little bit tighter on the draw as I got into it than I like, which I thought was interesting. Had quite a bit of room, so I cut a little bit further up, and the draw is just like breathing air now. It's great. It's really, really good. By the way, if you watch this and you're not smoking a cigar, it doesn't make you want one, something's wrong with you. What I'm noticing is a transition into a little bit of spice in black pepper, not a lot. So it started off to remind you familiar chocolate notes. By the way, you're going to hear a lot of birds in the background. It's just what we got here. There's no complaints, but this time of year, through winter, you know, basically December, you got a lot of marsh birds and a lot of stuff making noise. It's pleasing, so you'll hear that. So you got a bit of spice. The chocolate's changed a bit. How would I describe it to you? You're getting into a little bit of a medium roast coffee. So if you like a little variation, a little journey with your cigar, this might be one you're interested in. I had to set this down and walk away for a solid 5 minutes, and it had a good ash head on it. And I came back, no problem, still lit. So people don't know this, but the ash head does a couple things, and one thing it does is it kind of helps regulate and maintain temperature, which is really nice. So when you walk away, you don't have to worry about relighting. But this stick won't need to be relit at all. It's going really well. So far, it's like I remember. What a great experience. It's going to be a good smoke. Has been and will continue to be a good smoke. So I told you at the beginning of this video, I've got one cigar left, and I need to place an order today, because it's like running out of ammo, right? People like me don't do stuff like that, so this is ridiculous. But place an order and just get some of my favorites. I generally buy in 5-packs. I've actually never bought a box of cigars in my life. Mostly because of storage. I always kind of felt like I need a humidor, a coolador, or something to encase the entire box, which I don't believe is necessary, but it's kind of where my OCD goes with it. So I generally will buy 5-packs, or if it's something new I want to try, I'll buy singles. But I'll probably get 3 or 4 5-packs of just things that I know I like to kind of refill, and then venture into some new stuff from there. But yeah, man, great cigar. Only thing missing is live human interaction, company. Why aren't you here right now? There's a chair next to me empty. What are you doing out there? Get over here. Come on. I'll wait for you. And I have added a pairing. It's a weird pairing, but it works for me. So I like IPAs. So this is Atlanta's own Sweetwater 420. It's a good IPA. Even though the flavors are very different, pairs great with the cigar. I got no complaints about it. This cigar would pair really well with a lot of things. Chocolate milk, coffee, bourbon, scotch, Canadian whiskey, tea. I think it would pair well with anything. Now, those different pairings would give you a little different experience, and that's the cool thing about it, right? It's never the same experience twice. I'm also detecting a bit of the power of the cigar. I'm not an expert cigar smoker, but I'm also nowhere near a rookie. So I consider myself intermediate. And my experience tells me, slow down on this cigar. There's no rush. Right when I get done, back to the house, back up to the office. But we'll finish when the cigar's done. My wife would always say, how much more time? It's like good barbecue, right? It's like, I'll let you know when it's done, because you can't necessarily time it like that. But this cigar, if you were new and you just kind of worked through it, newer smokers generally smoke faster. They get that sharp cone tip. This thing's going to put you on your back. It's going to leave you in a state of, holy crap, I can't stand up right now. So I'm feeling a bit of that power now. I respect it. I've been here before. It's familiar. To be at the beginning of the second third and to ignore that power would be a mistake. So anyways, I will bring you back in the final bits of this thing and let you know if it's changed at all. But I would say if you ever have the opportunity to try one of these, definitely try it. I think you'll be happy with it for sure. We'll call this the final third. It's smoothed out nicely. Power's backed off. Well, I probably should tell you, my wife had to bring me a sandwich too. Get a little food in me, slow it down. Good stick, man. Good stick. Now this is not for beginners. My takeaway is if you like the coffees, the chocolates, the great experience, good cigar. Good cigar. I told you I'd look up the price. I didn't check out the price yet, so let me take a quick peek, see what these things run, because I promised you and I haven't looked yet. I'm going to take a peek and see what I can figure out. Padron 1964. This is from Cigars International. Gonna get a price. Oh boy, that's for big quantities there. Box of 20 is, man. They're not cheap. Probably in the range somewhere around 20 bucks a stick. Not cheap. So anyway, you know, like anything, you can find good deals online, but good cigar, not for beginners. If this is the first cigar you ever have, I don't know you, but it's probably gonna be too much for you. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me again. If you like what we're doing here, check out the new school community. There's a link in the description. It's called Smoke, Flow, and Grow. It's free. We're gonna do cigars, smoked meats, maybe some bourbon reviews, and talk a little bit about business. Like-minded folks from all over the world. Since I started this video, I think we're up to like 10, 12, 15 members. I just kind of shared it amongst some people I know, and I expect it to keep growing because guess what, man? People like this stuff, so it's fun to make content for and easy to watch content about this stuff. If you've never been here before, thanks for watching to the end. Like, subscribe, and share if you feel inclined, and see you in the next video. See ya.